Messages to see what the Most High has to say to the collective. I'm asking that the Most High God come through for us and give us messages of clarity on what we're needing to know at this time. Oh God, I'm asking that you please come through and remove each and every hater from the live, only bringing people that are wanting to heal and hear messages that are genuine and that are supportive and leading the collective on our path. I'm asking, oh God, that you continue to protect the collective and myself, protecting us from all hate, envy, and just negativity. I'm asking that you cover us, oh God, cover the collective and their children, and whatever court situations that are being held um due to hateful people, God. I'm asking that there be justice served for the collective and myself. Also, for anyone whose home has been vandalized, like mine, I'm asking that there be justice had for the collective and myself, where there's a bunch of evil, controlling, demonic, hateful beings who just want to, take control and have control over situations that are really out of their hand, oh God. I'm asking that these people experience the day that they deserve to experience for the things that the pain that they have caused for the collective and myself. Because it's no need for all this, oh God, and it just seems as if people are just so hateful, God. The collective wouldn't even be in half of the things they're in if it wasn't for a bunch of hateful individuals who seek people out to bully them and cause issues and stagnation in their lives. I'm asking that you bring justice and judgment to those who's caused pain for innocent beings who are minding their business, trying to just be their best selves, oh God. I'm asking that you remove every jealous, hateful, low vibrational entity, every jealous, hateful person out of the collective's energy so that we can get to move on, move forward with our lives and not be held up by hateful people that just don't want to see the collective and myself continue on being our best selves, oh God. I'm asking that you make sure that the collective never dims their light for a hater and that we always shine brightly no matter who has their opinion or how they may feel. Let us always shine our light, oh God. Never let us be afraid to be our true authentic self. I ask that you speak through me as I do this live, giving us divine messages on what we're needing to know. Um, give me clarity, oh God, and just speak through us. We need you right now. We really do. Because this is just too toxic, God. It's too evil. So we need balance here, oh God. All right, so yeah, speak through me, God. Pull out messages that are going to assist the collective and myself on what we're needing to know. Thank you, Ashe. All right, so let's get some messages for the collective. What do you want us to know? So we got worthiness. So God is wanting to let you know that you are worthy of miracles, and you are in celestial alignment. So believe that, know that. All right, so it says, stop shrinking and playing small. Stand tall to the majestic sycamore, like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worthy and are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. Goddess declaration. I matter. And we do. You matter, collective. All right, so let's get some clarity on what we're needing to know.
Are unlike the rest, and so are we. Discover and experience.
Most High God, clarify worthiness. Clarify worthiness. All right. Let's see what this is. Someone tried to reach out to you, but someone tried to reach out to you, but they're realizing that it's a situation that's over. They were like, man, someone wanted to like call you. Someone possibly tried to call you or reach out to you in some way. And the way they did it was they dialed, someone could have dialed your number. Someone could have dialed your number and then hung up because someone's realizing that it's actually over. You know, so it's because you know your worth, okay? So they're trying to balance that, you know, that you know your worth. And yeah, it could be a father figure who could be communicating with a bunch of people. You know, this person and a bunch of others are realizing that there is a cycle that's over. You know, even though someone could be trying to work at it, but with the Five of Pentacles, it's saying that the work that they're doing, you're being protected by. So someone's gotten clarity of this and they're trying to be emotionally balanced. It could even be someone who's communicating with others on where you stand. And it's because you know your worth at this time, collective. So you're in this phase where you know your worth, okay? You love yourself, you know your worth. You do find that you are worthy, and because you know your worth, there are just some people that you have to close out cycles with. So there are people who could be feeling in the Five of Pentacles. These are people who are needing to recognize their worth. These are people who need to realize that they don't need you in order for them to survive. Like someone really should be working on their self, okay? So with the Sun card, that's the truth. And someone could be mad about the truth. Someone could be mad about how you're seeing things. And it's because you know your worth, okay? So with the Four of Wands, this is it could be a relationship. Clarify the Three of Cups. It's a relationship that the Knight of Wands came out in reverse. Wow. So with the Knight of Wands in the reverse is people could be undisciplined at this time. It could be a bit of heaviness because there's a huge shock and awakening that someone could be having where they're gaining truth on a particular situation when it comes to you, collective. So this person, it could be a group of these people that are shocked at how something turned out. And someone's undisciplined. They could be arrogant. It could be a few people who could be arrogant, even though they're trying to like keep it together. What I'm seeing here is like someone Clarify this energy here, ancestors. Clarify the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups together. What is this about? It's about you moving on. Yeah. Clarify the Tower. It's like a sudden upheaval that someone's feeling right now. Yeah. It's dealing with you moving on, okay? So there could be like changes when it comes to your stability where things could be getting better in the future. The anchor usually represents that. But yeah, there is an upheaval, a spiritual upheaval. And so with that said, clarify the Knight of Wands, Yeah, this is someone who's like they're someone's feeling away. Someone could be very deceptive. They're cunning, and it's someone who is not on your vibration. Who could be playing like tricks or mind games. There's a shock when it comes to a group of people who are unsteady. So these are people who could be talking recklessly, or clarify the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Clarify this. It's dealing with, what is it dealing with? Clarify this. Tell me more. It's someone who don't know if they're coming or going. Someone's like shocked. Yeah, because they did a lot of magic, but it ain't working. Someone could be heartbroken. They're drinking. Clarify this Knight of Wands. It's you protecting your energy from this person. It's someone who's undisciplined and could be very sneaky. Tell me more. Yes. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Definitely someone who's like trying to sabotage your new beginning. Someone who could be trying to playing mind games. Someone trying to act like they don't care, but when they really do. Tell me more. They really do care, and they want to offer you another offer. You know, someone don't want to. Someone's like shocked. Okay, so it's like there's a structure that's breaking down, and someone can't believe it. So even though there's been a lot of manipulation, it's giving me that there could be exposure that could be happening, or that has happened, where someone's trying to act as if they don't care about maybe information that could have got out, where it gives you the opportunity to move forward. Someone's just shocked about how things went with the Ace of Cups. It's giving me that someone wants to come back around, but they know that they can't. You know, they know that it is a cycle that's over. And this person, they could be feeling away. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, ancestors. What's so significant about the Knight of Wands? Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Who is this? Who is this? Someone. Who is this? Pretty much someone acting like they don't care when they do. It's someone who does have like passion for you. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's about a love situation from the past. You choosing yourself is causing this person to be shocked that none of their games worked out. This is what they're thinking. This is what they're knowing. So this is someone who could be angry about that things aren't going in their favor. Yeah, so they could be trying to like cause, it's giving me that there could be a lot of lies. Tell me more. Five of Wands with the Seven of Swords. It's this King of Pentacles here, lying or being deceitful towards you. Tell me more. What is he doing? Tell me more. He could be arguing with this Queen of Wands. Tell me more. What's going on? Maybe there's a relationship that's over. So someone's mad. There's been arguing going on with a Queen of Wands, a fire sign woman, and an earth sign, where there's lies, a lot of lies being told. What's going on here, ancestors? A lot of harsh words. What happened here? What's going on here? What's the issue? What happened with these two? It's justice. Tell me more. What happened here? It's giving me that someone arguing about being sick or something like that. About like, you made me sick, or you make me sick. They're trying to compromise and maybe try to save the connection, but I feel like something could be over. Yeah, someone's not able to rest because of this. I'm seeing that there's a connection that's over that's giving you victory. It's giving me that someone could be withdrawing from this particular person, and it's bringing someone justice. So with the Lovers card, or with the self-love card, it's giving me that someone's recognizing that they love themselves, or they're wanting to focus more on themselves. Someone could be closing out a cycle, and someone could be mad about that. Someone's trying to sabotage, or they could be lying, acting like they're okay, but they're not. Yeah. So this is a person who doesn't really want to admit how they feel, and they're pretty much shocked about an ending. That's what I'm getting. Like they're shocked about an ending, and you moving on to something that is more lucrative, where there could have been a lot of cunning energy, a lot of deceit that could have been happening. Yeah, so with the ship and it's the anchor, like you moving on. You definitely moving on, and someone could be feeling a way about an exposure. There could be someone who got exposed. So it could be a lot of arguing about that, where people are talking recklessly as well about a particular person. Let's see. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Tell me more. It could be about this fire sign who could be he could have been dealing with, this could be intimacy. So this is two men that are dealing with each other. Someone's feeling left out in the cold. So this King of Wands possibly was dealing with the earth sign man. They were in a relationship, and they could be exposed. Like someone could be getting exposed for being with a man or something like that. It's a lot of talk about it. Like they're talking about who someone was intimate with. Tell me more about this. Yeah, so there could be some exposure happening when it comes to like pictures or videos that could have got out. Tell me more. Where someone could be heartbroken because something got out. Either something got out or something's getting out. Could be with a King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is like with the Ten of Cups, is someone trying to keep their composure. They're trying to act like nothing's wrong, but they feeling real hurt about this, and it gives them no other option but to like walk away. Yeah, I'm not making this up, because the High Priestess is here. So it's giving me that someone's trying to like lie, or like try to fight a lie, try to like fight or like defend themselves and lie about it. You know, someone's trying to like walk away from a lie that's been exposed or something. Someone's trying to fight themselves out of this. Someone's trying to block their emotion. Someone's Someone's trying to block their emotion out of exposure. Someone got caught doing something. Yeah, with the magician card, is giving me that it's like a backfire. So with the magician, you know, it represents a manifestation, badass, being full of life, love, and possibility. So this could be someone who is popular, someone who's well known, someone who's of status or something like that. Someone could be very heartbroken, and it's just a big shock. So someone's feeling defeated because of some exposure that they're mad about. So yeah, something definitely backfired, okay? And there could be people that are judging these people or judging this person, and it's a lot of arguing. It could be with a Queen of Wands. Excuse me. Definitely getting a Queen of Wands involved in this as well. So yeah, someone's like, you know, someone's saying, someone may be embarrassed, and what God is saying is like, you're worthy. So whoever going through this, if you've been exposed, maybe something, yeah, it's a lot of fighting going on. Someone's pissed because someone feels betrayed because something got out, and someone could be feeling real insecure about something that got out. Someone could be heartbroken about some information that got out. Someone can't believe that this information got out. It's just like something backfired. Yeah. So tell me more. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more. So this could be a woman who could be feeling stuck. Tell me more about this person. So this woman is doing magic. She could be doing money magic or something like that. Yeah, she doing magic for an emperor. So this emperor could be doing magic or trying to control a earth sign woman. And he could be heartbroken. He working with this Queen of Wands and this earth sign woman. Tell me more. Yeah, so they're not doing too well. With the Five of Pentacles is someone feeling real sorry for themselves, okay? So someone's needing to heal. Someone's needing to face their issue. Someone's trying to keep their status together or try to stay in control of what could be happening behind the scenes when it comes to this person. And it's giving me that someone's trying to like figure out how to control someone's trying to figure out how to control a situation. This is someone who's trying to make a plan on how to make something work in their favor. So tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so they're trying to figure out. So what they're trying to do is they want to heal something without, like, it could even be without taking accountability for their actions, because someone wants to look as if they're healed. Someone wants to change how they look. They're trying to figure out how to like reinvent themselves. You know how like some celebrities, they can go about reinventing themselves and cloaking themselves. Well, this is a person who wants to cloak their energy. They want to come off as somebody who is really not who. Yeah, someone's trying to be, they trying to hide. Tell me more. Yeah, they want to come out of this, they want to heal something from the past. But with the Tower card here, it's telling me that there's been an upheaval, a change, a twist, a shocking moment that has caused an ending, you know. So someone's trying to control a matter that really is beyond their control. So with that said, there could be truth that could be coming out, or there's truth that did come out in the past, where it's making the scales balance. It's causing for balance to happen and structure to happen for the collective and myself. So, what I'm seeing here is like the scales are balancing, collective. And as that's happening, you're in this phase where, you're pushing through, okay? So Nine of Wands, like you're very confident at this time, you're resilient, and you're getting through what you've been through in the past. Where yeah, the scales are balancing. I know it's painful what you're going through, collective, but allow the difficulties to just move through. If you have to cry it out, cry it out. You're at this point where you could be releasing a lot of the past trauma that you have been through, collective. And so there is just justice and balance taking place. The issue is there are people in their ego still trying to control certain outcomes. So with that said, you cannot control time. You can only control your own self and your own responses. So at this point, you're going to start focusing on yourself and do some internal work. Focus on you. Cry it out if you have to. Whatever you got to do to release and remove yourself from, energy that is from your past. Okay. This is you slowly coming out of a past situation that you could still be caught in between both worlds. So God is moving you out, okay? So there is justice that is happening where there's alignment. God is tearing things up, okay? It's happening before your very eyes. I mean, you may not see it on a physical level, but spiritually there is a shift that's happening. And I just heard the word Saturn, so this could be one of the hardest lessons. I don't know if we're in Saturn. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look and see what planet we're in, or what. Let's find out. Because Saturn is like the most hardest lessons. So yeah, we are in Saturn. Oh my God, we are in Saturn. So Saturn energy is very active right now, okay? So this is a shift. It's a huge shift that's happening, which is why the energy could be very heavy for you, collective. So I want you to know that, hold on y'all. Let me switch phones. You gonna get through it, okay? So yeah, Saturn is a time for you to be releasing a lot of the pain that you have went through. You're in this situation where you're withdrawing your energy, okay? So just stay focused and balanced, because the thing is, we try to control certain outcomes in our life, but at the end of the day, what is going to happen is going to happen either way. And the reason why many can be stuck is because some people want to grab control of the wheel. Some people want to try to control narratives. They instead of them like releasing and letting go, like there are people who are very, very strung out on like wanting to control outcomes or control how other people are or look or whatever the case may be. So in this Saturn energy, what you're going to be experiencing is a balance, a shift. So this is energy where people are being led accountable for their actions. All right. So there are consequences being paid at this time. And there could be delays in tests and pressure. I'm reading it right here off of the chat GPT. And I was, before I even like thought about that, I'm like, this gotta be Saturn energy. This feels all too familiar, because usually when you are in the phase of your life where you're about to, and I was listening to a woman. I don't know her name, but I watch her on Instagram. She's very knowledgeable. But yeah, when you're at like a ending shift, when there could be changes that could be happening, you could be at a very difficult time right now. So this is God, like this is like the, how when you shake up a wine bottle, like a bubbly or a pop bottle, like that's like, and you don't open that top, Like that's where like everything is rising to the top. Like God is clearing your way, clearing your path, so that that foam or whatever you call it, when you take the top off, everything's just gonna start coming out, because this is um everything that you're having to learn. Okay, the experiences like this, you're like right at the end. Okay, so when you're at the end, you're gonna experience a very difficult shift, or it's gonna be very heavy. You may think, like, I was listening to the lady, she was like, things are falling apart, and I'm like, dang, like that's how I feel. Like, certain things aren't the way I would like it right now. I can't believe what's going on. I know you can't, collective. So there are things that are beyond your control, and when things are beyond your control, unfortunately, there are people who will still try to control things in their life or in your life, collective, knowing darn well that they should be releasing. And so if you are no if you're not a person who operates out of your ego, collective, which is what we're not doing. We operate with the love of God and with the high vibrational we operate in a high vibrational form, where we're connected to the Most High. So when we operate on a high level, we do not have ego, meaning we know how to release. We know how to surrender. We know how to let go, which is why it's even though it could be hard, it's a little easy, because we're letting God move through our life. So you should not be trying to control anything right now, collective. Don't get too mad, and don't get too don't get too mad. Right now you're learning these lessons, okay? So there are delays, and it's because this is Saturn. We're in the planet of Saturn, and you could be having it could be dealing with authority figures, like people who like power and stuff like that. Like these are huge lessons for everybody. No one is exempt from these lessons. So because no one's exempt, everyone has to go through this process. So meaning accountability is held for everybody. So this is dealing with the systems and the courts. So you could be going through court at this time. Um, so it says that we are transitioning into the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is traditionally ruled by Saturn and modernly by Uranus. So that means Saturn lessons, boundaries, systems, social order are being reworked through Aquarius. So these are people who are having to relearn you again or unlearn you, because you're not who you used to be. Okay? So things are changing. Balance is happening. The year of Aquarius, that's more about justice in my yacht. So it's being, justice is being worked through these times. Okay, so it feels heavy right now because the energy is strong when it comes to people's experiences. So your experiences are causing you to have to be on pause. So you could be feeling like, dang, like things are a little slow right now, but it's just because you are learning lessons. Like I just told myself today, I said, you know what, right now I have to choose to be patient. We've been patient long enough, but right now you have to learn the art of patience, where you can, again, we're no longer trying to control what is inevitable. Okay, so we allow our ops the our opposition. They're usually the ones who like to control, but it's not going to work out for them. Okay, and it's because structure has to come into place. So this is dealing with boundaries, systems, social orders. They're being reworked through Aquarius, topics like society, technology, and collective change. Why it feels heavy. So when Saturn energy is strong, people experience feeling blocked or restricted. And I mean, I know a lot of you possibly are feeling restricted right now, but don't give up. things moving slowly for you right now. Yeah, that's this is just supposed to happen. Systems, legal, housing authority, feeling harsh. So there could be like maybe you're trying to move or whatever, and then you think you may think it's like things are taking its sweet time. But spirit is like everything is supposed to be in divine order. So you're being forced to grow up through difficulty, and your oppressors are too collective. It's a painful ending, and it don't matter what someone chooses. Someone has to go through some sort of difficulty to get to where they want to go. So it's all ending painfully for a lot of us. So we all are going to be experiencing pain through this time, and that's just what it is, because this is the time for you to recognize your worth. Okay, recognize where you hold your boundaries, your non-negotiables, you know. So we got the magician and the ace of wand and the ace of sword. So this is the truth. And even though it's the truth, there are a lot of people that could be hurting from the truth, and there are a lot of people that could be in this phase of like, you know what, let me move on. So let's see, clarify this, ancestors. So you got new opportunities happening for you, and with the magician card is steady movement, excitement, structure, and new beginnings, new opportunities, where you're very grounded at this time. And you know there could be an energy of equality. And here we go with the magician and the devil. So this is someone who is trying to control things in the year of Aquarius. It's a Queen of Wands. It could be an earth sign man. Tell me about this, ancestors. How would this work out with this devil and the magician? What is going on here? Tell me what's going on here. Yeah, so someone's unaware of how a certain process is supposed to be. So again, this is all about order, divine order, where someone you have to like walk up each step individually without skipping a step, without skipping a stair. And this is a person that don't want to do it, okay? So let's see. Clarify. Dang, I hate when the cards falling like that. So yeah, this Queen of Wands and this Earth sign, they're working together, trying to control situations. Tell me more. What's going on here? What's going on here? They're trying to force a relationship to continue. These two, they're acting like definitely trying to force something to work, but they're not getting no bang for their buck. They're coming out disappointed because even though they're trying to work something out, it's all dealing with control. Someone's trying to gain control. Yeah, through anger. Someone could be angry. It's a lot of arguing going on, a lot of sadness going on with your oppressors, your ops collective. These are people who are very young-minded, very childish, trying to be in control, and it's dealing with your independence collective. It's dealing with your people are mad about your self-worth, okay? So the issue is these people have to follow the order of operation, even though they don't want to. They're having issues with recognizing that no matter what they do, there has to be order, because right now we're in this phase where things are beginning to explode, meaning the tower is bringing a lot of destruction to people and their lives. Like it's just tearing up a lot of things, you know. So it's giving me that there's a lot of upheaval that could be happening, where it causes you to have to work on yourself. It causes you to have to know your worth. It causes you to have to be resilient through these times and patient. And some people are not up for that. You know, these are people who are stuck in control patterns. So we got the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. You could be getting someone wants to contact you, okay? Yeah, so we got the Judgment. There is a shift that could be happening where it's going to be making you very inspired, okay? Spirit is like, continue to work on yourself. Continue to be inspired about life, because there are going to be some things that you may not see come your way. And it's going to leave you being very confident. Clarify this, ancestors. It's going to leave you in being very confident, okay? So yeah, there could be a cycle that could be closing out. This cycle is causing balance and celebration in your life, collective. All right, so you could be an earth sign woman receiving justice. You could be a fire sign woman. You could be an earth sign woman. You could be an empress. You could be a Aries. You could be Capricorn. Either side, earth sign man, a Gemini. You could be yeah, a Gemini, Capricorn, or a Taurus, and a Sagittarius. So yeah, I see good things happening for you, collective. So now we got miracles. So this is it. So like through this time right now, you could be in pain. There could be a lot of pain that people could be having. Some people could be suffering right now. Things may not be going the way you may like. And so with that said, like Spirit is like, you got to know your worth during this time, okay? So right now is a time for you to understand who you are. Love thyself, know thyself, honor thyself, worship thyself, okay? So with that, you will be able to gain the miracles that you deserve. If you don't, then you're not gonna get what you deserve. So make sure that you're in this phase where you know thyself. Make sure you're honoring yourself. So clarify miracles. All right. So you're very clear, even though you're loving and nurturing. There's balance and structure happening for you. Ooh, where you could be gaining abundance, okay? So you could be in a very abundant time, and there are people. It's this earth sign woman who could be very angry. She's like fussing. She got a lot of anger. Someone's angry, okay? Someone's pissed. It's an earth sign woman. She's wanting to like balance something out with you. She wants to work something out. She wants to slowly come towards you. Tell me about this earth sign woman who's angry. Tell me about this. She like got a lot to say. She cussing. She's wanting to say, someone's like, she's stubborn. So she's like cussing, arguing about some luck, good luck that you could be having. So they could be good fortune. You could be hitting a jackpot. There could be great reward that could be happening for you. And someone is angry. You know, this is someone who's like, they not happy about what's going on. It's an earth sign woman who could be stubborn, like they don't want to know, or you're stepping into a very prominent situation. And there's someone who wants to dictate or control this. Someone wants to be a part of this. Okay, that's the truth. Wait, that's the truth. So this is someone who could be giving like, what I'm also getting is there could be a spiritualist who could be lying. Let's see. Tell me about this earth sign woman. What's going on with this earth sign woman? Okay, so clarify this earth sign woman. She's mad because it's over. Okay, so maybe she tried to do some manifestation to control or dictate an outcome. This person wanted things to go in their favor, or They could have wanted to come towards you and talk to you, trying to commit or be in a connection with you. Yeah, this is a person who's wanting to say something to you. So this person could be mad because you're gonna be stepping into an abundant time, collective. There are gonna be changes happening to you, and it's because of your worth. Okay, it's because you know your worth. So with the Sun card and the Justice card, the Judgment card is whatever was sent out to you, collective, that was baneful. I'm telling you, it's being sent back, and you're rising above it. You're gonna be getting justice. Okay. So you could be a water sign, you could be a Libra, you could be a Leo, you could be a Taurus, or you could be anybody. You could be embodying these types of energy. Whatever you're going through, collective, what I'm seeing here is that you're rising above all the hate. You're rising above all the anger, the vicious behavior and the jealousy, everything that could be happening behind the scenes when it comes to you, collective. Whatever was said is being exposed. Okay, there's a lot of exposure, and it's also justice that you're going to be getting. Don't give up on yourself. You almost there. All right. So I want you to be very smart and practical about you know your decisions. It's not time to like backtrack. It's not time to like go backwards. It's not time to renege. It's not time to do none of that. It's not time to go to your ex. It's not time to go to your past, the family you cut off, the people, whatever the case may be that you could be going through. It's not time to do any of that, collective. God is like, you are right where you need to be. And you are very clear on that. God is giving you it's like revealing to you that you're right where you need to be. So right now you're in this energy where you could be on a pause. Okay, you could be in reflection mode, and this is where God is wanting you. So I'm also seeing here that what as the high priestess, this is someone who is learning, being more intuitive, using their intuitive side to gain more information. You're just working on yourself at this time. This is very important for you. So I want to look up the cards that represent Saturn. I know it's the Emperor, but let's see what signs, what cards represent Saturn. The Devil, the World, the Hermit, Justice, Hierophant. Almost all the cards that came out. So the Justice and the Hierophant. Okay, so the Justice is about exaltation of Saturn. So thinking big, like things are in this phase of like being revealed, being elevated in your life, where you're going to be seeing changes happening, collective. Just be patient, okay? So tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, it's stressful for a lot of people. It's very heavy at this time for a lot of your opponents, a lot of your ops, because you're protecting your energy at all costs. And this is a very important time for you, collective, to really start protecting your energy, because there's a lot of hate going on, collective. Someone's trying to keep their composure, but they're still trying to remain in control. But someone's effed up mentally, and it's your op. Someone's feeling left out in the cold because they cannot be a part of this new change that you're going to be having. You're going to be gaining justice, collective, for everything that's been done to you. You could be a water sign. You could be an earth sign. Whoever you are, I'm seeing here that you are abundant, okay? You choosing yourself, and you're still doing it in love, okay? So you got a water sign who could be wanting to connect with you, or an earth sign wanting to connect with you. But I feel like, yeah, it's saying that there could be a shift that's happening. Tell me about this relationship, ancestors. What's gonna happen? Okay, so yeah, this is Emperor here. He wants a new beginning with you. I'm seeing here like he wants balance. He wants things to be healed. Yeah, he communicating with other people. But the issue is, with the Six of Pentacles, this person is sneaky. They're a liar, okay? And the issue is, like, this person does not know how to be upfront. They're fake. And so they have to be sneaky. This person cannot be honest, and it's because what they're connected to, who they're connected to. They are corrupt. They will never be righteous unless they change their wicked ways. And this is a person who wants to connect to you who's not giving shit. Okay? This person is not giving nothing. They're trying to remain in control any way that they can. So this person may be communicating with you, but honestly, I would just be careful, because you're going to have to use your awareness when this person tries to come around acting as if they want to heal or make things better. It's always a secret agenda when it comes to this person, because they're not honest. Okay, they like to play mind games. They're not truthful. They're a liar. All right, and they're very childish. So even though this person is showing up as an emperor, what it's showing me is that someone got a lot of lessons to learn. I feel like you're going to be moving on through this, and this is something that you've already healed from or will be healing from. And someone could be mad, okay? So this is a person who's wanting to take action, but it's only for self-gratification. It's not for you, collective. This is a person who has an ulterior motive to come towards you, to try to sneak you, okay? To get into your emotions, because someone wants to manipulate how you feel. So you're going to have to learn your boundaries. You're going to have to protect yourself. Someone wants to shoot you. I'm telling you they do, but they can't, okay? You're protected. Yeah, it's a struggle. Someone's heartbroken because they cannot get their way with you. Him and a group of others are very, like the people that they're around, they're sad because of your intuition. They're sad because of what you know, okay? So I'm telling you, when this person starts to come around, be very careful, because this person, they're trying to do whatever they can to like see how they can get into your emotion, but you're not taking it. Four of Cups is saying no. It's saying no. You are rejecting this Queen of Wands woman who could be dealing with this fire sign man, or this could be anybody. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Tower. So this is the upheaval. This is the challenge. Your groundedness is the challenge. Someone's trying to control behind the scene. Someone's doing whatever they can to control you, collective. They're trying to figure out what to do. So with that said, with the Tower, the Magician, and the Devil, is someone's control tactics not working. It's gonna blow up in their face. It's not gonna work out for them. Which is, it's always gonna be rejected. And it's because Saturn is here having the people to learn from their consequences, where it's causing cycles to close. So, there is a struggle when it comes to your opponents not wanting to close out cycles, because again, they need you. You don't need them. So, these are people wanting to act as if they need you, but they really, they're trying to act like you need them, but really they need you. So never let them trick you, because what they're going to do is try to play on your emotions. These are people who could be seeing you down, watching you, seeing like, I was crying today, to be honest with you, and, just feeling a little down, but it doesn't mean that I'm like, just because you're crying or sad doesn't mean you're stupid. You're like just going through sadness of what you've gone through. These very people put you through, okay? So don't go back to what hurt you. These people, they want you to be emotional, but your emotions are involved in the pain you went through with these people. And they want to like reel you in some way, which is like to check and see like, okay, so how's she feeling today? How is he feeling today? Is it a good time to contact this person? Someone wants to like manipulate you with getting you into this Queen of Cups energy. And as y'all know, Queen of Cups is very loving, very nurturing. Never get that type of energy to these type of people. The only energy you get, you're in when you're dealing with your ops, is the Queen of Swords. Learn the Queen of Swords energy when dealing with your ops, or the King of Swords, okay? When dealing with anyone who's very emotionally manipulative, you do not give them any type of emotion. You give them logic. You always move with logic when you are dealing with people that are manipulators, narcissists, people who are controlling and just straight up you just horrible people. So yeah, you're going to be good financially, and it's because you're in celestial alignment. Clarify celestial alignment. All right, so we got the hangman here. Clarify the hangman. Ancestors, clarify the hangman. All right. So, yeah, you're in this phase where you're getting justice. So, I'm seeing here that you are very protective of your energy. You know, you're in this phase where you're taking on challenges, but you on pause too. God is having you in this phase where you're reflecting, okay? So you could be reflecting, gaining perspective on your life and on what you've been through in your life. You are you're just you could be in this phase where you're releasing, or at least trying to. So with the Four of Pentacles is you could be very tight emotionally when it comes to your energy, or you could be trying to preserve your energy. You could be trying to control, or you're just very protective of yourself. And it's because you could be experiencing pain when it comes to what you've been through, okay? So God is saying, like, I'm protecting you. You're getting justice from the pain that you went through, okay? So with the Five of Pentacles is, it was a rough cycle, collective, but it does not mean that you are not who you say you are. You are a badass being full of life. You are a chosen being. And I want you to accept that. You know what I'm saying? If you're over here on this channel and you're going down the road less traveled, it is nothing different about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our own walk, our own calling. But if you are in this phase where you're going down the road less traveled, or you're thinking about it, then this means that you are on a quest. You are on your journey, okay? You're choosing to go down the road less traveled, meaning many are called, you are chosen. And if you're choosing to go down this journey, then do it, okay? So with the World card is saying that there is a completion ending in pain, because it's a very painful cycle that we're going through, collective. It's hard, but I know you're going to be able to get through this. So with that said, with the World card here, it's a completion. Your ancestors are heavily around you. So we got number 41. And y'all know number 4 is a protection number, and it's also dealing with your ancestors. So celestial alignment. So it says, your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of goddessness. Goddess Goddess declaration, I am always being guided in the right path. So yeah, your ancestors are guiding you. You are definitely in alignment, collective, and you're receiving justice, okay? There is clarity here. The Most High and your spiritual team knows exactly what's going on, knows exactly what happened to you, collective. And the scales are balancing. God is reminding you of who you are. This is usually my chosen card. So yeah, you are badass being. You went through a lot, collective, and now you're in this phase where you're just reflecting. You know, you're just understanding or trying to take a gain a grip on like what happened. So you could be in this phase where you're realizing like, damn, like I went through a lot. Like you went through a lot, collective. You've been walking in the damn cold for a long time, you know, and this is what you're reflecting on. But God is saying, you know, it's cool. I'm gonna get you back everything that you lost. So continue to stay consistent on your path, collective. because you literally closed out a cycle, okay? So I don't know how long Saturn will be here, but we can find out and see what to do. So let's find out how will Saturn be here. Oh shoot. So it's saying that Saturn entered Aries on May 24th through the 25th of 2005. It briefly retrograded back into Pisces from September 1st to 2000 from to September 1st, 2025, on the 13th of February. Then Saturn re-entered Aries for good on February 13th, 2006. Then Saturn re-entered Aries for good. Okay, so that's what it's saying it's going to do in February. It will re-enter. So and will continue through the sign until April 12th, 2028. So Saturn collective transit is through Aries, will last until 2028. Saturn's energy is slow moving. It takes about 2.5 years per sign, while in a sign, its energy is still present and influential even during retrograde. Retrograde don't remove it, they just make it lessons. They just make its lessons feel internal and slower. Oh, it's gonna be here for a while. It's gonna be here for a while. So it's because things are changing. So let's see how this gonna affect us collective. Let's see how it's affecting the collective right now. Well, we really just spoke on it. Anything else we need to know about this energy and how it's going to affect the collective? How is it going to affect the collective in any way? Do we know? It's just it's fair, okay? So it's not even about, it could be dealing with exposure. It could also be dealing with logic, okay? So Saturn is more logic, meaning that it's going to deal with what's right, okay? So what's right for you, and that means like when it deals with like consequences, and you know Saturn deals with consequences, that means it's going to be fair, it's going to be balanced, okay? So this is truth being aligned, okay? This is balance being structured. All right? So it's going to be making progress in your life. It's going to help you with progress. All right? So we got the Magician card. So this could be dealing with your creativity, but let's see. I believe the Magician is a part of Saturn. Oh no, it's not. That's interesting. Yeah, because when you think about it, the Magician is about manifestation. It's about you stepping into your creativity, you gaining control. But when you're in Saturn, it's more so something else, or it's the planet that's taking over, bringing justice and fairness. So when it comes to control matters or manipulation, Saturn rules through that, causing there to be fairness and balance when it comes to the collective. So it's like seeing through the veil, you know, that's what I'm getting. Anything else, ancestors? Why we get the Magician card? Yeah, so what it's saying is that it's in this, you're gonna be taking lead to close out cycles that don't serve you, collective. Okay, so there is definitely a cycle that's closing, and it's causing a lot of people to feel real low right now, because people are having to face their issues. They can no longer blame what they're going through on you. Someone has to start from rock bottom. Someone also has, like, this is like a new chapter, a new beginning. So this could be a fresh start. It could also be a lot of you stepping into a very prosperous time where you could be taking action. You could be a fire sign. You know, I'm seeing here with the Queen of the Nine of Pentacles, it's just a fresh start. Okay, so new beginnings. New beginnings, a fresh start, changes that could be happening for you, where you get to walk away clean. Okay, so you're in this phase where you're healing, and you learned the lessons you needed to learn. And I see that, you know, although it was dealing with a lot of pain that you could have had due to your foundation or whatever the case may be, I'm seeing with the star is like you've healed, and you're shining through these healings. Okay, you gained awareness where it's caused you to be sad about the truth. You know, you learned a lot of things about yourself. You've gone so, you come so far, and throughout that, you're just realizing what you've been through, collective. You know, this is a time of realization. So you're just, you know, you're realizing your pain. That's what it's saying. So you could be a bit sensitive at this time, but I see that you're still in control, you know, or someone could be feeling sorry for you. This could be someone who could be feeling emotional. They're not knowing how to accept their emotions. Someone's in their emotions. Someone don't know how to feel. Could be a fire sign. Tell me more. Yeah. So this person, they want to take action. They want to communicate, but they're uncomfortable with the situation. You know, everything. It just sounds like, let's see. The issue is, because you're in this Queen of Swords energy, you could be seeing through the veil, seeing someone for who they are. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, is like you're rejecting any communication that is really not what you want to hear. So you're only open to hearing what, you're very selective on what you're listening to, who you're speaking to, because you see the truth. Okay, so when it comes to what's being offered to you, someone wants to offer a new opportunity, but they're finding the struggle. I just heard you learned that lesson already. You're already aware of what this person wants. You're very intuitive, and someone could be very heartbroken about this, because it's like nothing that this person can say to make anything better. You know, it's giving me as well that maybe you need to let go of what you've been holding on to, because this could be stagnating your growth. So whatever pain you could be having at this time, collective, make sure that you release. Make sure you learning to release that. Forgive, but don't forget. But don't hone that in, because all I'm seeing is like someone's very sad. Someone could be heartbroken, and they're holding on to a lot of pain that they've been through. Make sure you're releasing that. Don't hold on to it too long. All right, Spirit is like you are being you're being watched. People are seeing you glow. People are seeing you expand. There could be a lot of attention on you. With the Sun card, it's like in a positive light is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing here that there could be exposure happening to others, where someone's looking at someone as if they're toxic. It's a group of people. Someone could be embarrassed of how they're looking. Someone could be embarrassed of how they're being seen. Tell me who this is. Yeah, whoever this is, they feeling like, damn, like someone's trying to keep it together. Um, they're trying to keep their public appearance together, but deep down, they're feeling like it's over. Ten of Swords, like someone feels like they stabbed themselves in the back because they could be exposed, and someone's watching this person. So there's like a lot of exposure that could be happening. Where I feel like there's some pictures that got out, there's some information or whatever this information that got out, someone's looking at something and they're trying to they shaking their head, they're looking at what they did, someone's looking at what they said, someone can't believe what they're seeing, someone sees something that they can't believe they see. Clarify this, ancestors. All right, so we got this Empress in a reversal. So it's a woman who could be in a reversal, an Empress in reverse with the Tower card. There's a lot of arguing going on, a lot of anger, someone feeling cold or in the cold. You know, with the Ace of Cups is someone trying to fight their way or gain some sort of attention. It's a lot of talk about you. You got a lot of people arguing here. People are shocked. All right. This is people that are bribing others, trying to get others to believe their side when it comes to you, and your self-love. Someone stressed over your self-love. Tell me about this, ancestors. What's this? Yeah, so it's giving me that family could be angry. They're trying to figure out how they can bribe you back into a connection. So when it comes to this Empress in reverse, clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress in reverse, ancestors? Clarify the Empress. What's the energy? It's curse work being done on you, collective. Okay, so this is someone who's in a reverse doing magic on you. Tell me more. Yeah, it's magic to get you to compromise. Okay, it's magic to get you to be in a very vulnerable, unhealthy energy where the Empress in reverse is someone who really is insecure. So someone wants you to like bend your rules, bend how you usually operate when it comes to these people. Someone wants you to be the Empress in reverse, okay? Someone wants you to compromise when it comes to you being that hermit, you being indulged in yourself. This is family trying to be they're trying to bribe you. They're gonna be trying to bribe you. Tell me more. They're like being sneaky, okay? So these are people who could be they could be feeling irritated. Tell me more. Yeah, they're trying to hold on to you. They're trying to gain ideas on how to like get you to like not close out a cycle. Yeah, they want you to commit to them, but it's dealing with a lot of disturbance. It's not a good energy. There are people who like are communicating on how to get this to happen, how to get this to work, where they all want you to like commit to them, okay? So they're trying to get you in a very vulnerable state in the Empress in reverse. That's their goal. Tell me more. Yeah, but the issue is you're withdrawing your energy from these alliances, and it's because you lived and you learned from these experiences already. These people gonna be rejected, okay? So never dim your light. They're wanting you to like be a reversal woman, meaning like, you know, sometimes the Empress in reverse can mean that you're tired, mean that you've overgiven. But in this case, I'm seeing someone's trying to force you in a very vulnerable state where they're trying to get you to like submit, okay? And with the Tower, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so make sure you're aware of your emotions and the magic that's being done on you. Someone's constantly doing magic on you to keep something open. And the issue is you're holding on to pain that you've been through with these people, and it's not giving these people an opportunity to even be able to move in any way, because they're immediately exposed. You will get justice. No one can control you, how you feel, and even though they're trying, it's just not gonna work. Okay, so make sure you're protecting your energy and you're closing out cycles like you should. Anyone from your past who's trying to convince you, or trying to communicate all of a sudden and they've not spoken with you, trust and believe that's a red flag. Spirit is telling you to walk away. Okay, anything else, ancestors? So yeah, the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. The Three of Swords and the Moon. So this is someone who's trying to measure their emotion. They're trying to act like they don't care when really they do. You know, this is a person who's happened to be set in the community that they're in. They're trying to be okay with it, but deep down they could be hurting because the magic is only causing them pain. So this is a person who has fear because they're feeling rejected by you, okay? And it's because of what you see. It's because of what you know. You are not bending for these people. It's a group of people that are strongly trying to like be in your energy due to some money, it seems. These people want to use you and abuse you. So please protect yourself, all right? Got this King of Pentacles here. He's stressing over a mother figure and wanting to continue a cycle, wanting to give you a new opportunity. But with the Five of Pentacles, is someone who's going to leave you in a cold. I'm seeing here that this person is going to come around acting as if they have it all together, but really they don't. They're stressing and they're lying, or they could be, you know, trying to lie to themselves about their emotions, trying to lie up to themselves about how they feel. Someone wants to really come towards you. Tell me more. And they want to heal things, okay? So yeah, they want to heal. You're going to be aware of this person with the High Priestess and the Hermit, is you already being up on game. So you're very intuitive at this time. So when it comes to what you're accepting, collective, make sure that you are just not out here just accepting any old thing, taking any old conversation. Protect your heart and your ear gates, your mind gate. I see that you're going to be rising through this, and there is a cycle that's closing where you gain success through it, okay? It's ending in pain, but it's a good thing for you. Yeah, definitely balance happening for you, collective. You could be a Capricorn, you could be a Taurus. Capricorn, man or woman. You could be a Virgo, man or woman. You could be let's see. You could be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. You could be a Scorpio. All right. Yeah, so someone ain't going to be feeling good about that message, collective. Let's see what else we need to know. And I'm going to get off of here. Let's see. Clarify what we need to know, Most High. All right, so we got honesty. We got abundance. Yes. And we got gratitude. And then on the back, we got failure. So let's find out what these cards are about. Excuse me, guys. All right, so we got honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth, but I can't expect it from myself. So let's clarify honesty, ancestors. Most High God, please come through for me and the collective. All right, so we got the Knight of Pentacles with the badass being full of life card. We have Baneful Magic and Chariot, the Knight of Wands. So slowly, there's being like a recognition that could be happening. Clarify. Okay, so you what I'm seeing here is whatever you lost, you're going to be gaining, collective. I'm also seeing here that whatever you've been through is going to backfire. So God is getting you in a position where you're going to be gaining motivation and ambition to keep going. God is like strengthening your foundation. You could be a Cancer. Tell me more. Yeah, so you're in this phase, or someone's in this phase where they're thinking about you heavy. It could be a Queen of Wands, okay? It could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius woman with the Wheel of Fortune in a reversal, is saying that everything that this person did secretively is going back to them, okay? So this is a person who's needing to be honest about what she's did, okay? This is a person who is really in this phase where they really want to tell you the truth. They need to tell you the truth. Tell me more. Yeah, so it's giving me that something got exposed, or something is getting exposed, where there has to be some truth that could be coming, okay? So there are a group of people that are talking and they want to take action towards you. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely communicating with you. It's an Emperor that needs to communicate with you. Tell me more about this. Along with this King of Pentacles, all these people, they're trying to like heal a situation. With the High Priestess, is God is telling you that make sure that make sure you're using your intuition when you're dealing with these people, because there could be some truth that is being revealed. There could be information that could be exposed, and someone has to be honest with you when it comes to something dealing with money. Okay, so tell me more. So this is going to heal whatever you got going on, collective, and it's going to cause a backfire for the collective. Not for the collective, for your opponents, okay? Where you're going to be gaining success and victory. I'm seeing balance here happen for you, and a cycle that's closing successfully. So, yeah, there is going to be truth that is going to be revealed. It possibly already was revealed, and it's causing for someone to feel as if they're left out in the cold, because there's an opportunity for you where you're going to be gaining a fresh start. You're going to be feeling inspired about life, okay? And it's not over for you. Two of Pentacles here is saying that balance is definitely taking place with the Lovers card. So there are choices that are needing to be made, and someone's fully aware of that. Someone needs to come tell you the truth. Okay, so with the Sun card here, it's saying that there will be something that's going to be shocking. Someone's finding it tough to come towards you. Someone's finding it difficult to come towards you. But with the Tower card, this must happen. So yeah, this is someone that you're going to be listening to, learning from. It's just going to be some information that may it is going to like make you feel uncomfortable, because this person, when they come towards you, they're going to want to form a connection with you, but it's going to be very uncomfortable. This person's going to try to manipulate you or something like that. I see you walking away because you've already learned this lesson and you know the truth, okay? So yeah, this is what's stressful for this person. They're stressing about healing a dynamic because it's something that has to be said to you. There's some truth that has to be revealed to you, and someone's fully aware of this truth. And someone knows this, someone's been knowing this. Is going to cause a backfire for a Queen of Wands. It could be an Emperor involved as well. It's just going to, it's not going to be looking good for these people. Okay. So yeah, they're having to tell you the truth, and that's the truth. Like, someone's really stressing because they could be under judgment, and this could also be dealing with court matters that could be happening in the future. So someone can go to jail. Clarify abundance, ancestors. So that's the truth. Yeah, so it's definitely a painful ending for somebody, and someone's thinking about this constantly. Yeah, so there's someone who's going to, someone, you're going to be, there's going to be someone who wants to slowly come to you, but they could be very scared. Okay, this is a person who's deceitful. They are controlling, they're obsessed and possessed. Okay, it could be a King of Pentacles wanting to come around to try to heal something. It could be a Queen of Wands. It could be a Capricorn, a earth sign. These are people who want a strong attachment to you. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, they want to heal, okay? So these are people who hold secrets. They have to be honest, and they don't know how to do that. So with the Knight of Pentacles, is definitely something having to be communicated and given, okay? So we got the Judgment, the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands. So this is a person who's trying to act like they got it together. They're if this is, you know, they not doing too good. They're angry. It's a lot of anger that's happening when it deals with someone's financial situation. So this person could be under judgment and could be angry about their financial position. Tell me more. Yes, a lot of communication about you, collective. Definitely a lot of communication about you, where someone's feeling defeated at this time, and is dealing with a lie that someone wants to carry on. Okay, so someone's trying to manipulate, but it's all being torn up. Okay, it's backfiring. Everything this person is doing, they have to tell you the truth. That's the issue. And it's something in the past that's happened where you're going to gain truth about a past situation that's happened. All right. And someone's been watching you. They want to connect with you. They want to be your friend. The answer is no, collective. It's going to backfire. So with that said, be very protective of your energy right now. All right. Because it's a Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups wanting to reach out. Ten of Swords, you, okay? Then we got the Sun card coming out. It's something that has to be given to you. It's going to be exposed. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying that you get to continue on while there's major backfires that could be happening. So it could be dealing with success, financial, material. It's going to be a painful ending for a particular person who's angry that something gets handed to you. Tell me more, ancestors. Anything else we need to know about abundance? Anything else? Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is like someone's going through a difficulty when it comes to their money. All right. So with the Seven of Cups and the Chariot is, it's a group of people. Let's see. With the Judgment card, these are people all under judgment. Queen of Wands. All that she's caused. Yeah. So there's choices being made. Clarify the Lovers. Her lying. She's going to make a choice to lie. So she stole money. She could have, tell me more. It's backfiring. she can get in trouble for this. So it's also dealing with your home or dealing with a house. Tell me more about this, ancestors. What's going on here? What's the situation, ancestors? It's a concern that someone has. Main woman in reversal. Tell me. It's someone going to prison, okay? So yeah, someone could be going to prison for money they stole. They've been going to court and it's leaving someone in poverty and despair. It could be a married couple. Someone could be going to jail sick. Tell me more. Yeah, it could be an official person. A message of concern where there's changes that are happening due to someone who stole. It was a thief that stole money, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So there has to be truth that's going to be coming to light. And it's dealing with money that was stole or a home that was stolen. Anything else, ancestors? It's dealing with a community of people that are talking about this. Clarify this community, ancestors. Clarify the community. Yeah, definitely something being exposed. It's dealing with your independence collective. Everyone knows this. Okay? And there is someone who's feeling defeated and angry and shocked because it's not going out the way they thought it would. Okay? So this is going to be bringing success to you. And this could be happening in the future or in the current moment. You could be going through this right now. Whoever this is, you're going to be seeing success happen for you. And it's going to put you in a better place, okay? So it's dealing with something that was stolen from you. Now we have the gratitude card. So it says, I am thankful. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it represents. Tell me about this, ancestors. So we got the star card. So you're going to be very grateful for this opportunity. Clarify this. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of success. It's going to be a lot of exposure for you, collective. And it's just like what I'm seeing here is like you got the will in your favor. All right. So there could be it could be great fortune that could be happening for you. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's saying that you put in a lot of work, collective. You did a lot to gain what you are going to be receiving in the future. Yeah, so just be patient. Something is slowly coming towards you where you're going to be feeling very good, collective. You could be a mother. You could be a Taurus. You could be a Leo. We got the 10 of Swords with the 6 of Pentacles. So it's saying that when something is handed to you, someone's going to feel so messed up. Someone's going to feel betrayed. Someone's going to be like, damn, like, I can't believe I did this. Clarify this 10 of Swords. It could be a King of Pentacles, okay? With the 4 of Pentacles, someone who's trying to, like, still hold on to something here. You got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person is in this devil energy along with this King of Cups. So this person could be in fear. They could be angry. They could be greedy. You know, it's all about greed. This person is trying to be calm on the inside, but deep down his blood is boiling. He's feeling uncomfortable because there's about to be a shift. All right? And so there are people who are trying to block this communication that could be happening when it comes to your success collective, where people are trying to control things behind the scene, but it's not working the way they want. This is divinely ordered, divinely orchestrated, and it's really nothing they can do. So these are people who are very angry. They pissed, okay? So they could be bullying you, they could be messing with you because they're going through it. Because there's good news that you're gonna be receiving in the future. Tell me more. Yeah, where it's gonna put this situation to an end, where these people ain't gonna be able to touch you no more. You're gonna be able to relax, and you're gonna be in a good phase, a good space in your life. So yeah, someone's going to jail. Definitely going to jail. And someone's been told that they're going to jail. Tell me more. Yeah. So this is someone who tried to mask themselves as if they were working somewhere, but really wasn't. This is fated for this person. They were working out of ego. Yeah, and this person, they're wanting to compromise, but I don't see you doing it. Yeah, I don't see you compromising. And I feel like this may be a disaster for your op, all right? Because your self-love is a problem. Your self-love is getting in the way when it comes to what this person wants from you, okay? And even though this person is trying to dictate, control whatever you got going on, collective, all I'm seeing here is you're stubborn to what they want, okay? It's because you did a lot of work on yourself, and even though they're wanting to dictate and control, they want you to be blind to what they're doing. They want you to be blind. What I'm seeing here is like someone wants you to be blind. They want to act as if they want to give you a promise all of a sudden. Someone needs you to like be like, someone feared what they indulged in, okay? Someone gonna say like it was an accident. I got married. Like someone could have got married to somebody. This person's gonna be saying, oh, it was an accident or something like that. It's about good news. So someone thought they were getting good news and they're not getting it. Things aren't working out. Yeah. So what I'm seeing here, people are withdrawing from this situation, leaving this person stuck in a corner where they're gonna have to like face their own issues. Because people are like, I don't wanna do this no more, you know? So what I'm seeing here is like someone's trying to stay committed when it comes to their alliances that they're keeping. There are people who not really wanting to do it no more because they don't want to be in trouble. Tell me more. Yeah, they like, I don't want to do it no more. You know, this is getting bad. Like something is getting bad, but you know, they're talking, they're communicating. Tell me more. Yeah, it's dealing with money, okay? So yeah, it's dealing with a court situation when it comes to money where something's over. Something's already been discussed. It's already been set in stone. And when it comes to whatever this situation involves, when it comes to money, someone wants to be your friend, but they're going to be left in the cold because you're moving on. I'm seeing here someone's like trying to figure out how to reconnect with you. They want to be your friend again, okay? But you're just walking away. So yeah, when these people come around, they're going to be feeling like they're failures, okay? They're going to be like, oh, I love you now. Like, can we make things work out? The answer is no, collective. Keep going. Never deal with these people ever again. Because I'm telling you, if things would have went in their favor, you would have been... You would just been effed up. Can you imagine how other people have ended up in psych wards or sickly or dead? You know, people who have been unalive due to you know, their family putting them in very difficult situations because of money. Someone's trying to figure out, like, why do I feel suicidal? Why do I feel like, you know, this is happening or that is happening to me in my mind? You know, I'm telling you, I've had friends that were, I had a friend, we were both tarot readers, and she would always be blaming me, like, are you doing magic on me? Are you? And I'd be like, no, no, I'm not doing magic on you. Well, why am I feeling like this? Why is my mind like this? I can't think. I can't, and I'd be like, girl, you need to like relax, take deep breaths, something's going on. I don't know what's going on because I couldn't pinpoint it then. That was like in 2021 at the time. And she was so paranoid. And what she did tell me is her mother and her sister did not really like her. She stayed with her mother and her sister, and they were real mean to her. And so with that said, she had mental health issues, and I really feel like they were working on her, like doing magic on her. But with that said, I know someone who has a friend or had a friend who passed away, and he committed, you know what, and shot his. And I really feel like somebody, this particular person has something to do with it. So this person, there are people who want to like do magic on you to put you in a crazy house. So make sure you always in control of your mind, because someone's feeling very angry and they're trying to control the outcome, but it's not working in their favor. All right, there is justice that's going to be happening. So Spirit is like, you're going to be very grateful. It says, I am thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents. So there are people who are needing to learn how to be more grateful, and there are other people who could be experiencing blessings. But what I'm seeing here is like there could be a whole family. This could be a fire sign man connected to this family that could be going through a lot of setbacks and karma because of what they did, collective. So with the Three of Swords and the you will have a painful ending, is like everything that these people wanted for you is being trickled back to the people that did it, okay? Say it, don't spread. Yeah, so we got the Three of Swords again. There is exposure, and someone's very sad about a particular outcome where they're having to relearn, unlearn things here. This could be a King of Pentacles who could be losing. These are people who are going to be losing access to a lot of things, collective, trying to heal things with you due to money that was a court issue, okay? So definitely dealing with like a house, money, where someone all of a sudden wants to reconnect with you. Could be an earth sign man. Someone's feeling as if they failed, okay? So now they love you all of a sudden, and they're needing you. Be careful of what you are, who you connected to. Because the very person that's claiming that, oh, they need you all of a sudden, could be the very person that stabs you in the back for the last time. Tell me something else. Yeah, so all their labor that they put in only left them in despair. All right, and this is their message of concern. Yeah, so there could be changes that could be happening for a lot of us, collective. For you, shoot, I like to add myself in there. But with the poverty card, this could be a main male going through poverty because of what he did, okay? So yeah, it ain't working out. As a couple of these men here that it ain't working out for. So it's dealing with a gift. It's dealing with a mature woman as well. It's also dealing with great fortune. So someone stole money, collective, and someone could very well be going to jail, okay? Yeah, it's dealing with money that could be handed over to you. Great fortune, unexpected wealth, okay? So yeah. Someone's very concerned about this because there's about to be changes in all of these men's financial situation where it could lead these people in jail. A married couple is going to jail. Definitely going to prison. So, yep, that's what I got, collective. So let's get some last messages and we're going to get out of here, child. Definitely prison. Came out again. So it's a married couple connected to a bunch of these men, it seems. Someone getting in trouble, child. So let's see. Yeah, and they scared. They're definitely scared because of my clarity. Look at this. This is going to be shocking news, okay? So be prepared, collective. Definitely great fortune, okay? So you deserve it. You put in the work. Whatever's going to be happening, collective, you did not go through what you are going through for nothing, okay? So I want you to stay calm and continue on your path, breaking these generational curses and making sure you never deal with anyone who's put you in difficult situations. Tell me some last messages, Most High God, please. What do we need to know? You're welcome, Carlos. And everybody, thank y'all for being here. You're welcome, Crown Hold. You're welcome, everybody. Let's see. So we got no place like home. So, you know, this is about you being authentic. So number 50, let's see. You could be 50 years old. That's a beautiful age. Never be ashamed of your age, guys. All right? You're beautiful just the way you are. So we have authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit because being comfortable, you just fit being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and your spirit. Ashe. Yeah. So let's get a message from the Most High. Let's see how God wants to clarify this message here. So yeah, let me put this here because I don't want to lose that chapter. All right, so let's see. Most High God, give us the collective a message. What do all of us need to know right now that will help and benefit us? He like go to the front. Okay. Thank you. So we have Deuteronomy 120 and 1 and 20 and 2 and 19. So we're going to start with the penalty for Israel's rebellion. So it says, and the Lord heard the sound of your words and was angry and took an oath, saying, surely not one of these men of the evil generation shall see the good land of which I swore to give to your fathers, except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him and his children I am giving the land on which he walked, because he wholly followed the Lord. You know, Caleb, he was called, he was chosen. And basically what they're saying is, let's see. So the Lord was also angry with me for your sake, saying, even you shall not go in there. Joshua, their son of Nun, who stands before you, he shall go in there. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones and your children who you say will be victims, who today have who today have no knowledge of good and evil, they shall go in there. To them I will give it, and they will possess it. But as for you, turn and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. So this is God stripping, who he's stripping? He's stripping somebody from their inheritance. Junebe, is that the name? So it says, Then you answered and said to me, we have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight, just as the Lord our God commanded us. And when every one of you had girded on his weapons of war, you were ready to go up into the mountain. And the Lord said to me, tell them, do not go up nor fight, for I am among your lest you be defeated before your enemies. So I spoke to you, yet you would not listen, but rebelled against the command of all the Lord, and presumptuously went up into the mountain, and the Ammonites who dwell in the mountain came out against you and chased you as bees do, and drove you back from Seir to Hormah. Then you returned and wept before the Lord. But the Lord would not listen your voice nor give ear to you. So you remained in Kadesh many days according to the days that you spent there. So this is someone who's disobeyed God and took something that was not theirs, right? Is that what it's talking about? It belonged to Celeb, who was the chosen one. Let's look into this a little more and let's see what the Most High is talking about. So this is Deuteronomy. I gotta get the regular version. 1 and 20 and 2 and 19. And I said unto you, ye are come unto the mountain of the Ammonites, with the Lord our God doth give unto us. Moses is speaking to Israel as they stand at the edge of the promised land. The land is already given by God, but they must still step forward to take possession of it. This verse emphasizes divine authorization. The people have permission, legitimacy, and the right to move forward. So you are where God intended you to be. What lies ahead is already granted, but action and trust are required. Guys, you're gonna be in a very good place, collective. You're gonna be doing very well soon, okay? I want y'all to trust and stay focused. So it says, you are where you intend to be. What lies ahead is already granted, but the action and trust is required. And when thou come night over against the children of Amorim, distress them not, nor meddle with them. For I will not give thee of the land of the children of Ammon and any possession, because I have given it unto the children of Lot for a possession. God instructs Israel not to fight for the Ammonites. This land was not assigned to Israel. Even though Israel is powerful at this point, they are told to respect boundaries God has set. Not every conflict is yours, collective. Some territory belongs to others by God's design, and peace comes from respecting divine boundaries. So this is us having to learn to be obedient, so we could be in alignment with the divine, and so that we can get what is promised to us, collective. So what it's saying is that there is land meant for you, collective, places, roles, responsibilities, and blessings you are authorized to step into. Your inheritance, collective. There is land not meant for is there is. So what God is saying is there are some parts that are given to you that are owed to you, and others that are not. So battles you are not called to fight, spaces you are not meant to occupy. So there are things that don't belong to others that have them, that stepped into places they weren't supposed to step into. Discernment is required to know the difference. All right. So Spirit is saying move forward boldly where God has given you authority, but do not waste your strength fighting battles that are not assigned to you. Okay? So with that said, collective, just make sure that you're always following God's path. Never get off the path. Never go back to what hurts you, because your promise is right ahead of you. Never look in the rear view. Okay? So you are allowed to advance. So God is saying you have permission to be successful in this life. And you are allowed to walk away from what doesn't serve you, meaning closing out cycles that are not meant for you. You got wisdom, collective. Wisdom is knowing when to do each of them, okay? So, let's see. This was a very good one. So, it's saying that you're done. You've done a lot of work on yourself, collective. You no longer in you're no longer in the getting ready phase. It's time to step towards or into, thank you for the roses, Armalech, Arma alchemy. I'm so sorry. Thank you, love. So it says you're no longer in the getting ready phase, okay? So the key is authorization, not from people, but from timing and readiness. You are allowed to move forward, collective. Waiting out of fear or doubt keeps you stuck longer than necessary. This doesn't mean that you rush. It means recognizing when hesitation is no longer wisdom, okay? So conflict is available but not productive. You feel pulled to engage, explain, defend, or correct. Oh wait. So do you feel like that? This verse is about boundaries. Energy is being drained by situations that don't actually move your life forward. And you don't have to engage in none of it, collective. Focus on your energy. Focus on you evolving. Focus on your self-love. Focus on you balancing your life, okay? Before reacting, God is like, is this something that you're meant to step into? Or is this something you're meant to leave alone? If it builds your life, step forward. And if it consumes your peace, set a boundary. All right? Core life lessons, they so it says advancement requires courage, peace requires restraint, wisdom is knowing which moment calls for which. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, collective. So yeah, we're in this phase where we're going to be stepping into a very abundant period in our life. And I want you to have faith in knowing that God is going to continue to bless us, collective. So yeah, just stay strong and know that you can get through everything that the enemy tries to throw you, because you are divinely connected. All right? With that said, I'm going to get on out of here. I'll speak to y'all later, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace and love. And thank you all for the